Hey everybody, so I actually finally went through with dyeing the underside of my hair. Didn't think it was ever going to happen, but I finally did it! And I was going to say it was easy, yet it wasn't, because I was trying so hard to keep everything nice and neat with aluminum foil, but the foil just ended up making it a bigger mess, because the foil kept sliding out of my hair, which I hate doing full. It's a nice, good way to deal with things, but when you're doing it yourself, and especially like when you're trying to go up near the root, or at least for me, trying to go up near the root, it's a hassle. And I didn't even bother trying to do anywhere near the root because it wasn't happening. But anyway, I did the multicolors, and I just went ahead and, like, I didn't mute the colors at all. I just went ahead and used them straight as is. I use so many different colors, like different brands. Well, not really different brands, just basically the Ion Color Brilliance and the Color Jamz are the only two brands I use, but I used like several combinations from each line. But I don't know how much of this will show up because it's kind of all mixed together. But I didn't do as much as I wanted to, but I feel like what I did is enough, and I can add a few streaks here and there if I so wish, obviously. But yeah, so this is kind of like that, and let's see if I can get the other. And on this side, I did a lot more blending. I experimented more with blending the colors, just a few colors though, and mixing conditioner, and to kind of, for one thing, soften up the Ion Brilliance, and then kind of line it up a bit, because the purple I had was kind of really dark, and it still wasn't looking good even when I mixed it with the conditioner. It looked like the pigment was like breaking up, but it turned out fine. Like, it's turned out a pretty good shade of purple wherever it is. And I blended it with, like, I don't know if it was fuchsia or magenta of Color Jamz. Yeah, but I think it turned out pretty good, especially given the trouble I had keeping the foil in place. And I only left it in for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours total. I'm not sure. I guess I did leave it in for about 2 hours because I kind of got disrupted before washing it out. A good disruption though. So it allowed me to leave it in a little bit longer, because I was only going to leave it in. Well, originally I was only going to leave it in for an hour, but then it's like, oh, I'll go for an hour and a half, and then, yeah, I think it was about 2 hours when I washed it out. But it's pretty brilliant. Like, the color is really brilliant. And I especially love the chartreuse color, which I think this strand in particular, I mixed a little bit of the cyan blue in with it, just a tiny bit. Well, there's the cyan blue, but like just kind of went back and like mixed it in with the chartreuse before putting it on. And then I have like one strand that's a little more pure somewhere. But I love the way that that color turned out. Like, it just, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But I had to use so much of that chartreuse to like coat my strand of hair. Like, I feel like I went through about a fourth of a tube on just a little strand of hair. But anyway, well, it's difficult. So I hope this is like showing up instead of me just kind of playing with my hair off frame. But I'm very happy with it, especially in time to go to New York and whatnot. I'm really happy. And I love the way it looks like when I put it up in a ponytail, because you get to see the color pretty good from like one angle, so that's awesome. And it's like from the back, it's not like obnoxious in the back, so I can still maintain a little bit of I was gonna say conservatism in the front on the top layer, and have my wild fun colors underneath. But yeah, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. So, and as time goes on, it kind of washes out and fades. I hope that it'll fade to like an opalescent sort of look, instead of like, I know sometimes these colors tend to wash out in spots and leave splotchy bits and pieces, but hopefully it'll like, I'm hoping it'll fade evenly. That would be great if it did. Yay, so that's how my hair turned out.